Do you need to check the fluid in the rear end of one of your vehicles? Stick around, I'll show you how to do it.
Welcome to Shane's Main Shop, where I cover a wide variety of topics such as how-to, home improvement, some auto repair, some woodworking videos, as well as I do some funny videos of my life stories, and if I go away, I try and get some video of some of the places I go. So anyways, thanks for swinging by and stick around.
Okay, today I'm gonna pop the fill plug off the rear end. This is a 98 Dodge Ram 3500 diesel, and I've been noticing a little drag, and I know it's not in the engine or the transmission. I've checked all that, so I just want to check the fluids everywhere to make sure everything's good. So today we're going to go ahead and pop this off and see what we got. So I'll try and hold the camera steady here while I do this. Basically what you're going to do is pop this off, and if it's filled properly, you should be able to just put your finger in and tip it down slightly, because the truck is on a slight angle, so possible some will come out, and some is coming out, and it's pretty black. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and change. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the fluid in this because it's very runny, and this particular rear end does not have a drain plug. So basically you gotta break loose the back cover here and pop it off so it can drain out from around here, and I'll have to replace the gasket or put some silicone form a gasket type stuff on it. So I started to break loose these bolts a little bit, so we'll loosen them up. And once I get them loose, we'll crack it open with a screwdriver and get it to drain. Alright, so I got them loose a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and try and pry them behind here. You don't want to just take them all off because you don't want this just to drop off and dump fluid everywhere. So you want it to kind of drain from underneath here. So let's see if I can break this loose one-handed. I might have to put the camera down. Maybe I can wedge it up here. Okay, so you can see I just got the screwdriver started in here, and I'm going to pull this out a little bit. And she's starting to come out. There, she's coming out now. Now she's flowing out of there. And I like the little bubbles popping up. Just the oil trying to get down below. Alright, so once we get all the bolts out, the last one here, we'll go ahead and take this off the rest of the way. And there we have differential and stuff like that. So let's see. Oh, there is. Oh, that's just form a gasket, just rubber. You just want to inspect, look for any metal filings or anything. You know, clean this up, especially this surface here. It's got to be nice and clean. Make sure there's no residue like that. So when you put the new sealer on it. I wasn't able to get a gasket. They didn't have it in stock, and I really can't wait, so I'm going to go ahead and just use some form gasket on this. Just clean out some of the old oil in there as well. Get out as much as I can, and then we'll show you before we get ready to put it back together. So you can see I'm just kind of cleaning this up as well. Get all that old form gasket off here, so you have a nice clean surface to start with. You don't want to scrape too hard. You don't want to scratch and gouge into your cover. So get the worst off of this, and then we'll go ahead and clean up some of the little stuff with our hand. Another thing you want to do is, so your drain plug is magnetic. Hopefully I got this on camera here. And so you want to make sure there's little metal filings on there. There always is a little bit. But you want to take the time to clean that off too. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and apply this gasket material on here, which will be kind of a challenge. Okay, so I got the form gasket all around. It says to wait for about 10 minutes for it to set up a little bit. And I did go around, you know, all of the bolt holes as well. And I did a double bead, an inner and an outer. And once that sets up for 10 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and put the cover on, which I got all cleaned up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to put this cover back on. We got one bolt in there, which is going to take that up too, like that, and see if we can get now typically this is kind of a pain in the butt, but since this is a good sized truck, I have a lot of headroom here to bring the gallon jug up here and pour it in once I get it in my hand correctly. They do make smaller quart size you can squeeze in, and they do make a pump that you can actually pump it in. But like I said, I'm fortunate enough here, once I get a hold of this correctly, I can grab this by the bottom, hold the funnel like that, and then I just, it takes a second to grab it because I'm trying to hold the funnel too, and then I just can pour it in. Okay, I'm very, very close to full. I'm going to give it one more squeeze here off this second gallon, which I'm only putting about a quart of that in. And then what we're going to see, hopefully you can see right down here, we're going to watch for fluid to come out of there. And let's clean it up so we can see what we got. It's right at the edge there right now, so I know it's very close. I'm going to go ahead and give it one more squirt and then get the plug ready, because I know it's probably going to start coming out, and I just want to go ahead and shove that plug on as fast as I can. So here we go. Ouch, I just burnt myself on the light. We'll go ahead and put the cover on. There we go. She's coming out now. So we'll go ahead and put that back on there. I'm going to tighten it up. That's how you do it. So I'm just going to wipe this off here. It should drip in and make sure that's not a leak. And then you just want to double check everything. I don't see any leaks, and we're going to let this sit for 24 hours before we run it, and we should be good. So that's how you change the rear end fluid. Pretty much all vehicles are about the same, but you don't always have to take this cover off. Sometimes they have a drain plug. In this case I didn't, so we pulled the cover, cleaned it all up, and got it back together with nice fresh fluid. So thanks for swinging by Shane's Main Shop. Please push that subscribe button for all kinds of help, do-it-yourself tips and videos to save money. And I have some funny videos as well. Please like, subscribe, and come back often for more videos. Have a great day.